Chris's house, which may at some point in the future become my house. But I think there's a funny story in how we ended up sitting next to each other that I think our channels would like to see or hear. I guess see. So funny story. I started my channel in, I think, February, and just started talking about coming out as trans and talking to my therapist and blah blah blah. And Chris's channel, when did your channel start?
My personal one?
Yeah.
Like in 2009.
A long time ago.
Or 2010.
And how many videos do you have on it? Like 5 before you
I had 5.
You had 5 videos.
Or something like that.
By the point, and then Kris has this really funny habit of going on YouTube. I'm sharing personal information.
Oh,
going on YouTube and searching FtM and just looking at all the videos that have come out every day.
And you can check daily, or if you haven't looked at it for a week, you could check the last week who posted FtM type videos. So
yeah, and when I was still new to the channel and the only people who were following me were my friends, I would get these random comments on my videos. Oh, hey, you're fantastic, you're amazing. And I was like, who is this kid? And he had like 5 videos up by then. And it was like, here's my STP that I constructed myself because I'm a handy bitch. And
I had to be unique. Who else like freaking?
And then Pete with it on video.
Yeah.
That laughter in the background is Chris's partner Lara, who is their house, so she's allowed to be here. And I thought it was really crazy that like this kid has no videos, but he's commenting on every video that I put up. And somehow we ended up finding out that we were both in Maryland, and so we started sending each other emails like, oh hey, blah blah blah, oh hey, blah blah blah, and just constantly communicating. And even though he lives in like an area that is super trans friendly and there's a billion support groups, Chris's entire trans like relationship with anyone has always been on YouTube. So I thought that was really funny, and I was like, I'm in a trans support group and it's awesome. You should totally come down.
Can we say like aroundish?
Yeah, it's
I'm in Baltimore.
I'm in Baltimore. I'm in Maryland. Let's keep it somewhat anonymous. But it's near DC, right? And our support group is the only support group in Montgomery County. There's like 5
Virginia. Virginia has close to.
Yeah, there's tons of support groups in Virginia and tons of support groups in DC.
So I'm like, yeah, I'll drive.
It's an hour. He drove an hour to come to my support group and meet me.
But you know why? Because I was like such a fan. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god.
There was real worshipping going on. And it's my first time having a fan, which is so flattering, because when you're an egomaniac, you assume everyone's your fan. But I don't actually have fans besides Kris. And so Kris came to my support group, and after our support group we have, which is the only support group in Maryland, by the way. You should join it. It's great. We go out to dinner, because I'm always hungry around 6 o'clock or whatever when we get out of there. So we go to dinner, and he insisted on sitting next to me at the dinner table and was latching on to my every word. So this relationship was not stalkery enough, right? Like, not only had we communicated over YouTube, but he had connected it to my real life world, which is kind of weird. And then I had a nervous breakdown. He's been to like 3 support groups meetings since then when he can.
Kai's my first actual trans friend. I didn't really have any trans friends.
I know trans people, but only because of my support group. But you're my only like real trans friend also. We're such nerds. This is what Lara does when she watches my videos. She just giggles at here. So it's nice that she's seeing it filmed live. But what's really awesome is I had a nervous breakdown on YouTube like 2 weeks ago, right? A week ago, 2 weeks ago. And Kris, in his usual stalkery YouTube way, sends me a reply and is like, hey, you can live with us. Without asking Lara, like, is it okay? Like, if he moves in. And so...
like a little puppy. I was like, can I keep him?
it's true, right? It's true. And then he talks about it, and she's like, okay, he can move in. So that's really cool. I haven't actually moved in yet, but I've been here twice, and it's awesome.
We'll see. There are, things going around. We'll see.
But so far, no luck in moving down here because the jobs still aren't coming through. But somehow, I think it's because the clock on the oven is broken. I never know how long I'm actually here. So I'm looking at the clock and it says 9:42, and I'm like, oh, it's not a big deal.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. And then I'm like, I think that clock is broken. And I put out my phone and it's like, oh my god, it's like past midnight. I think I'm actually going to do some research right now. This is research. It's when I pull stuff out and look at it. It is 11 o'clock, okay? 2 minutes to 1 o'clock. I don't know how to tell time, but I can look at it and tell you what it looks like. And so I've been here since like 5.
Yeah.
Time just flies, and it's super cool to, as someone who's like having a hard personal life due to the whole transition thing, having friends that understand and that you can come to their house or hang out somewhere and just talk without filtering everything you say.
All balls to the wind.
It's really awesome. So even though I haven't moved down here yet, this place kind of feels like home, and it's important for people to be able to relate to somebody in that way and not feel censored. So I'm really psyched, and I come here and the hours pass and I don't even notice.
If he needs us, we're here.
I hope it's mutual. I mean, I hope I bring shining brightness to your life. No way. You be my straight man forever. And I don't mean that like in like you're straight, which is true. He's straight. But every comedian, in order to be really successful, has to have like a quiet friend who.
Wait, what is it called? Like a fag hag, but like what would it be called?
In comedy, it's called a straight man. It's the person who is kind of serious, and so all the jokes are really funny. Because
yeah.
Like a Vulcan. Can you be my Vulcan? So even though it was a weird YouTube stalkery relationship, it ended up really well. And your pal Wes, your pal Wes, he's on YouTube. Mm-hmm. He's surrounded by all these trans guys, and it's because he lives in Portland. And I'm always jealous watching his videos of him like just constantly socializing with trans guys. So your pal Wes, you're not alone. By the way, I always thought his name was your Paul's. I didn't know it was Wes, but they was like, oh yeah, I'm Wes, and I was like, oh, that's what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're trans or gay youth or anything like that,
if you're cool and you're on the East Coast,
that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, just kidding.
We're on completely different pages here. It's important. It's important.
That's me all the time.
That's cool. That's why I like them. That's why we're friends. But I'm just saying, as someone who is undergoing a hard time and needs a support network, if you're LGBTQ and lonely, try to connect with somebody else in the spectrum, hopefully who understands whatever your letter is.
Like, you should never go through it alone.
Yeah, have friendship, because I have.
I'll stalk you if you want. Just let me know, and I'll stalk you, and then I'll go to your support group meeting too.
But he's serious. He means he's not just offering it. Like, he will stalk you, and then become friends with you, and then invite you to live in his house. That's what's gonna happen.
If that's what you need, I will do it.
I don't know how we're gonna edit Laura's laughing out.
Let's not. I just hope it's not too loud that it drowns us out, because this is our video.
Yeah. You're not gay. Don't do that.
I like to do that,
But it's been like, I think we've played cards for like the last 5 hours or something, and it's been really good. And dinner and kids, but they're dinner and kids. I don't have any dinner or kids.
Again, you can have this too.
You can also have this. I mean, my life is hard, but being here makes it better every day.
And my life is hard too, in different ways.
We all have hard lives. It's called the human condition.
So if you have a way that your life is hard, let us know.
This was originally just about the stalker video, like the stalker thing.
I'm also...
And it's become a You Get Better project.
Yes!
It gets better!
It gets so much better.
We really should write this stuff down, shouldn't we? You write it down beforehand, don't you? No, neither do I. We're very tired. Okay.
So, we love you.
I don't know who they are. I may not love them. Kris loves you. I'm not sure. I have to meet you first.
I'll love you if you love me. Just kidding. No, actually, I will love you, but...
Take backsies. You're like an Indian giver with your love. Okay.
Well, I love you.
All right. After that awkward moment passed.
So.
Yeah, I think that's it. But keep looking at our collab channel. It's Man's World. And you just go in like this. You know, we both have K's in our name, but the K in my name is for quality. What's the K in your name for?
Where'd you go to school?
Oh, okay. So there's this school down here called Montgomery College. And anyone who goes there, it's a really bad school. Well, it's not really bad, but it's not a really good school. It's a community college. So everyone who goes there calls it Harvard on the Pike. Because the Pike is like a street that it's on, and it's a shitty school. So it's like, haha, tongue-in-cheek, it's really not that good. But they're assuming, like, it's also a joke that because everyone who goes there is stupid, they call it MK, because college is spelled with a C, so again, stupid, and the K is for quality. So that's where the K is for quality, Ky.
Well, that is
from.
so cool.
So what does the K in your name stand for?
Cool. K-E-W-L, baby. No.
Not cool,
really?
Like K-U-I-L. Well, C-U-I-L, which is abstraction from reality.
Coil?
Cool.
This is called Giddy Tired.
Are we going to sign out?
Yes.
Okay, so K for quality.
K for cool.
So it's like
cool quality.
Just like 2 fingers, dude. Look, it's like a V but sideways. It's not
V.
This. No, it's not your whole hand. It's just this thing. These 2 fingers. That's
K. Not.
K for quality.
K for quality.
And then K for cool.
And K for cool.
We'll get this one day.
Cool quality or quality that's cool.
Yeah. Okay, signing out.
Peace. We should know.